I am back with a follow-up to this big and wonderful story. When I got home from my walk yesterday, I got thinking about big and wonderful. Did I even really know what big and wonderful meant to me? Because it means something different to everybody. It's based on our perception. It's based on our belief systems. It's based on what we know. And I had always lived small. I've always had very little expectation from life. That's how I grew up. And it's only been since I've been on this seeking journey that I've realized that there's so much more out there. So what was big and wonderful to me? So I came home from the walk. I did some journaling. I found a manifesting meditation online. I did that. And then I did a lot of meridian tapping to help clear any resistance I might have to big and wonderful, having, being, and doing something big and wonderful in my life. I got to the point where I felt I had released any lack of belief that I deserved, that I was worthy of having more, doing more, and being more. And it ended up, after muscle testing, that the deservability and the worthiness were not even big issues for me. So where to go from there? I decided to pull out my emotion code book. I bought this book, back I think in 2009 perhaps. Loved it then, and there's a little tool, a roller, a magnetic roller that you use to release stuck emotions. So through this muscle testing process, I discovered what emotional block I had, specifically around my finances, that there was an emotional block around my finances. Discovered it was resentment, which surprised me. That on a scale of 0 to 10, it was sitting at about a 7.5, and it was in my root chakra. That did not surprise me. And that it came from a previous life. I've carried it forward quite a ways, quite a long time. So I decided to take my magnetic roller and release those. And it is an amazing process. And I believe I did release those, but I followed it up with a little bit of tapping as well, just to make sure there was no residual stuck emotion in there. So what I did there was raise my vibration. I got rid of that belief that I am not going to have, do, or be all that I think I can, that it's okay to think bigger and to dream bigger. So the idea here is get clear. The universe likes clarity. So get clear on what your big and wonderful is. If it's just receiving Dad's secondhand car, that's fine. If that is your big and wonderful, you go for it. But if it is having that new luxury vehicle, but it's some core belief you think you are never going to have it, if you cannot visualize it, if you cannot see yourself in that car and believe that you can actually achieve having that car, then you won't have that car. You create from your thoughts, from your belief systems. So get clear. There are lots of tools to help you do that. So find one that works for you, but just get clear so that the universe receives your clear message, and you are open then to receiving the leading, the guiding, the directing to get what you want. So determine what is your big and wonderful. It's different from everybody else's. And then get out there and create it. Get clear. Thanks.